Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Keeping Goals. I'm joined by Jonny in the Keeping Goals HQ because this week we have celebrated 1 year of Keeping Goals.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
17th of October 2017 was the first time we uploaded a Keeping Goals vlog to YouTube. We've done 22 vlogs since then.
Is that how many?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
22, 23. We've had lots of different experiences. We've shown you highs, lows, Spain, Loughborough, videography, goalkeeping. We've documented the whole journey. And for this episode of Keeping Goals, we're going to look back over the previous year and react to some of our old vlogs, pick out our favourite moments, some of our not so favourite moments, and hopefully you'll enjoy looking back and reminiscing with us from the previous 23 episodes.
Do you feel older?
I feel older. And I felt a little bit nervous talking to camera. But as I said there, I was looking forward to what happened next, but I didn't predict that we would be sitting here with our own kind of
HQ.
But I hope I'm a little bit better on camera than that. Oh, do you remember our outros?
God, matches in Spain must have been great to watch.
They were very good. But I remember sitting in my Airbnb, and I think the day before I'd actually sent you a message and we'd agreed that we were going to do it and try it. And this was the first time filming, and I think the raw footage was maybe about 35 minutes of me babbling along. And that was kind of 7 minutes of it, but
yeah,
very nervous in front of camera. Hopefully we're a little bit better at it now. Okay, next one.
Everybody.
Those reverse.
Yeah.
I remember when I found out that I could film time lapses, and I got really creative and pacey on it and went down to the main street in Madrid and started sitting there for about 30 minutes trying to film time lapses. And a constant theme of series 1 was having my washing hanging up in the background.
Yeah. Definitely.
That wasn't intended, because it was more the fact that I was probably running late, and then also realised that I had to film things. So I would just put the camera down and get ready and talk at the same time. And then film while I press buttons and lock doors. And do you remember that little thing I used to hold the phone? The stick. Compared to the gear we've got now. It was, yeah, a little bit old school.
That little £5...
It was, I remember buying it. It was like €5.
€5 selfie stick, which Conor used to film on. Looking back on training here, do you feel like you can immediately recognise changes from videos that you release now to what you were doing back then?
Yeah, it's funny. I can recognise changes, but I also recognise key things that have stayed the same. So I talked a lot about how I tried to improve technique and not just be about doing things quickly and powerfully, but even now when I upload my training videos, I still have that kind of sense of doing things fast, but the technique has also been cleaned up at the same time. So I'm dropping less, I'm making less mistakes, but it's still kind of a fast tempo, which was something that I wanted to keep. I wanted to keep that physicality from England and bring in the technique from Spain. But watching back the old videos and remembering being at Rio, being at Fuenlabrada, and remembering the coaches and the training and the heat, and it kind of brings back all the sensations of it. So I watched this last night, as Jonny did. We watched through some of the old vlogs, and watching the old stuff, it was quite nice to reminisce and look back at it. But there are aspects I improved definitely from being there, and you can see that comparing the old footage with the current stuff.
Now, yeah. I suppose one thing that doesn't really change is the style of goalkeeping. I mean, it's funny, you can still recognise it's definitely you in goal,
definitely.
Which is quite funny. And I guess it's something like any sports person will have their own style of playing or keeping or whatever, but you can definitely recognise that it is Conor then and now. Yeah,
I agree. I think each keeper probably has signature aspects of their goalkeeping which you can just recognise straight away, and I don't think you'll ever lose them. Okay, I've got an episode 2 one. Have you got an episode 2 one?
Yeah, 6 minutes 30, you looking young and chatting. That's my note here. 6 minutes 30, Con looking really long. Oh no, I think it's me chatting actually, not you. Just me.
I've got the same one. Hang on. The first thing to say about this was the flat that I lived in Getafe, I had rooms all around me, so I had other people living above me, below me, to the side of me. So whenever I used to film, it used to be really late, or because in Spain everything's really late, and I would talk really quietly and the phone would be really close and you can just hear me almost whispering while I'm talking to camera. So you can't hear anything and I'm just whispering. And the funny thing about this clip was that I called you JJ.
Yeah.
And I never called Jonny JJ. It was because his YouTube name was NAMESJJW and I didn't know if he wanted to be referred to as JJ in the professional aspects.
This is me just chatting absolute crap.
It just shows how funny we were, like, even, this is episode 2, so we've given it a few goes, but still in front of camera. I actually think you're better than me. I'm quiet, I'm nervous, I'm talking rubbish. There's no personality, there's no zip. Hopefully it's a little bit better by now. But you were alright, I thought you did alright there. And there was a nice transition between the computer and coming back. Newbies.
Yeah.
Next one. So we're sitting in the press room at Fuenlabrada. All the cameras, all the main media publications are there. And you know the story, you know what happened.
That feeling must have been unbelievable.
Wait. Wait until you see my face. Let me pause this. It was a ridiculous feeling. It was unbelievable. The fact that 3 months before I'd been walking around, I didn't have anything, and then to find out you were part of a team that was going to play against Real Madrid. And to see how happy all of the staff were and the players, and to be part of that kind of moment was incredible. And you forget the feelings, and you look back and you watch this, and it's one of the reasons why this vlog is so special because you can look back at these moments and remember the feelings and be like, you'd forget it otherwise. I think this kind of speech monologue is still relevant. I think don't bother, don't dream, never gonna happen, don't work for it, don't go to Spain, set your sights low, aim for what's realistic. Who said dreaming was a bad idea? Because I just think you've got to chase it. If there's something that you love and something that you want to do, there is no point looking back when you're old and tired and you can't do it and regretting it. You've got to give it everything, and by doing so, things turn up and things reward you for that perseverance. And that was one moment which I never thought I'd get to experience. I remember, if we're going straight from that, I remember talking to you about this intro thinking, could you imagine if we typed it into Google Maps and then it zoomed down and we put it in the front of the vlog? And you were like, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that.
Easy.
Yeah, ridiculous. This was unbelievable. The police escort through Madrid with the crowd, but then when I watched this video and you put it together, putting the clips together with the music, whoa, still gives me goosebumps now.
Shivers.
Oh man. We walked in the door and Raul was there. Raul's just like, alright guys. Like, alright. Yeah, walking out. That was the first time I walked out. I filmed it as I walked out for the first time, and it went on forever. It rose up so high, and the lights on and the rain coming down, it was just ridiculous. Shoot, Luis. I think that's one of your best moments. That is ridiculous.
That was actually one of my favourite moments to edit as well. I remember watching that game, and that moment, I was screaming on my own in my room, and I just remember that going in and thinking, that edit is going to be unreal.
And the fact I got it on my phone, I was filming it, and I was just like, shoot, shoot. And then he hits it, past Keylor Navas at the BERNABEU. Whoo! And then all the fans in the top corner.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Unreal.
He won't thank us because everything we include is when he does a gaff or when he messes up.
When he does something wrong.
He's not always gaffing or messing up. But Sean, I'm sorry.
We love you.
We do love you. When we were in the park We'd lost 2-3 games in a row, and I was really struggling. And I think this was the first time in the vlog that
you'd really shown that.
I tried to talk about it being tough and the difficult side of things, as well as BERNABEUs and success and all that kind of thing, because I want the vlog to show the true feelings and the true aspects of this journey, not just the brilliant bits, because if I was lying and making things up, you guys would recognise it.
Oh, no, wait. I've got to rewind that. I can't go past that. If you haven't seen Conor do this, it's absolutely ridiculous. He can kick the crossbar with his foot. And he does it before every single game. And I was filming him the other day at one of his games, and someone interrupted him as he was getting his water bottle from the sideline. I was like, can you kick the bar again? Can you do it now? And he was like, just wait until full time. I can do it then. Like, I'm not doing it mid-game. I don't want to get injured now. But how about that for power?
But this was cool. Ashraf plays for Real Madrid, and we just managed to have a whole session with him, and he was very, very good. But if you watch the vlog, I won.
Conor did win, and he was a bit modest about saying it was a draw because it wasn't.
That's because I lost count, because he did score quite a lot.
Episode 14, Conor's decision time and him talking about coming back to the UK for a year. And at that moment, when editing that vlog, I kind of realised, you know, we can really just step everything up a notch. And I think we've done that. But it was that moment of realisation when that vlog went out that, you know, we're going to be together again for a year. And I'd missed him a lot. And I don't tell him this, but...
I'd missed you a lot, mate. And this edit, when you chucked in the transition between all the stuff that we'd done through series 1...
Con messaged me up a little bit and saying that he had a tear in his eye.
I was, because again, you look back and it's such a journey that you don't think about until you watch it all, and like Jonny says, it was exciting because we knew what was coming next, which was series 2.
Series 2,
and you can already see the change in quality straight away. Look at the camera. So when you put the clips on the screen, the best bit was I was back with you, and we could do transitions like that.
What amazes me is I hadn't had a haircut pretty much since I'd been to visit Con in episode 7 in Madrid.
Oh, this bit.
The first lot of the outtakes are... I hope it shows you just kind of how much fun we have making these episodes, because honestly, we do crack ourselves up sometimes.
I'm glad we do.
I know, yeah. I don't know about any of you, but we make each other laugh, so that's... I don't know about you, but the intro, every time it comes on...
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. He's pretty good, isn't he?
The thing is, we spent maybe a day or 2 on this, and we just bashed it out, but it was so much fun to edit that together, because I think for the first time we actually got to collaborate fully on something.
And it was nice because we were back early before term, so I was doing pre-season training, but none of the housemates were here. Jonny was here, Nicole, Johnny's girlfriend, was also here, Frankie stayed for a bit, and there was kind of just the 4 of us, and we had maybe 3 or 4 weeks where we were just heads down, grafting, trying to come up with ideas for content, putting in the effort to make the intro, to make the standard high. You went out and did extra jobs, you were working for companies in Loughborough filming, and it really felt like a time period where we were like, right, if we're going to do this...
Things are moving.
Yeah, we're going to run with it. And again, for you guys, it's the same. Just keep it rolling, keep it coming, and it'll grow and grow and grow and grow. The only danger is if you stop, and that was kind of the decision where we were like, we're just going to take it and run with it.
Yeah.
So that's it for today's episode of Keeping Goals. Thank you for tuning in, as always, and thank you for following us for a full year. The series wouldn't be anything without you guys. We do it for you, to entertain you, to bring you value, to motivate you. If we've done any of those things, then we've done our job. And if not, don't worry, there's another one next Sunday, so watch that one instead, and hopefully you'll enjoy that too. But seriously, thank you so much for all the support, all the love. It means the world to me and to Jonny, and we look forward to showing you plenty more episodes as we continue on this journey. So see you next week. Like, subscribe, all those things. Thanks for watching.
Joe, what was your favourite episode of Keeping Goals so far?
The one where it was Conor's birthday and we made a cake.
That was pretty good, wasn't it? So Pete, what was your favourite episode of Keeping Goals so far?
My favourite episode is season 2, episode 2. That's when a new intro kicked in and that was sick.
That was
Cool.
sick. That was sick.
Yeah. What about you, Fred? Favourite episode so far?
I'm definitely gonna say the one with BERNABEU in Spain.
Yeah,
Still
good
gives
choice.
goosebumps. Yeah.
I'd say the one where Fran came and talked about.
It was so nearly there, Owen.
I just remembered that I haven't seen it.
Owen, what about you? What was your favourite episode?
No, I can do it. I can do it.
Can we just keep playing?
Owen, what about you? What was your favourite episode of Keeping Goals?
Probably the one where Fran came. Hang on. Probably the one where Fran came and talked about diet and nutrition. Probably the one where Fran came and talked about diet and nutrition. Probably the one where Fran came and talked about diet and nutrition. Okay.
We got him.
Owen, what about you? What was your favourite?
It's just the turn.
What was your favourite episode of Keeping Goals, Owen?
Probably the one where Fran came and talked about diet and nutrition. I thought that was really interesting.
Said that so quick.
That was really good, Owen, to be fair.
Well, thank you. I'm a professionally trained actor.
Frankie won't let me do it.
I don't know that one.
Alexa doesn't fancy it either.
Oh shit.